What's good, y'all? Resident IQA Williams here, aka the Future Planner. Check this out. I'm doing this video because I want to pose a question to the world out there based on the conversation that me and my son had the other day, and also what me and my family had yesterday. So here it is. I feel like it was an interesting topic, and it's an interesting question that the world needs to answer to their children, just in case their child asks them this question. So here it is. The other day, my son came in the room while I was on the computer, and he asked me, he said, "Dad, do I need a college degree in order to become successful?" And I told him no. I said, now, you do need education in whatever field that you're trying to go in, but it doesn't necessarily have to come from college. I mean, you know, your education can come from multiple places. I mean, it can come from a private tutor, or you want to surround yourself with the people who are successful in the field that you're trying to go into, or you're trying to be successful in, so you can learn from them, or you can learn from other entrepreneurs who have become successful again, which is the same thing as what I just said. And or you can do online training on a certain subject based on what it is. So like I said, in my opinion, it doesn't necessarily have to come from college. Now, I wasn't telling him that. I told him, I'm like, I don't want you to think that it's not good to go to college, because whatever dreams or goals you're trying to pursue, if they have it in college, then yes, take that, because you're going to need that education, but you're going to also need hands-on, you know. So therefore, like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to come from college. Like I said again, it can come from a private tutor, or it can come from online education, and it can come from being surrounded by people who are successful in that field that you're trying to go into and become successful at. So, but like I was telling him, it doesn't necessarily have to come from college. So, you know, he asked my parents the same question, and they told him otherwise. They told him, yes, he has to go to college. But I told him something different. And me and my parents, you know, they got upset at me, you know, because some of my members in my family, they got upset at me because I told him, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to come from college, because they was like, you know, they trying to get him prepared for college and everything like that. I wasn't trying to upset them. I wasn't trying to tell them that it's not good to go to college. I was just simply telling him that there are other ways that you can get a higher education other than college. That's all I was saying. You know, there are multiple ways you can get education. It doesn't matter where your education comes from, as long as you get that proper education. Now, scholastic education, yes, you're gonna need that. You know, math, science, you know, reading comprehension, you know, things like that. Of course, you're gonna need that. That's very important. And like I said, if you're going to college and they have the education that you're in the field that you're trying to go into, yes, I recommend that you take that. But like I said, if they don't have that course in college, then there are other avenues, there are other ways. There's no reason why you should not be able to become successful. All you need is the proper training or the proper education, and consistently do it, and an extreme desire. You know, in order for you to be able to make your dreams work, in order for you to become successful, you got to want it. You know, but like I said, you got to surround yourself by people who are actually successful in that field. And, you know, you want to operate as a team. So they felt like that, you know, I was wrong for telling him this, you know, and my son is only 8 years old. He's already thinking, his mind is already wandering, he's doing research, which is good. But everybody else is saying that I'm wrong for this, and I don't feel like that I am. So what I want to do is, I want to get your opinion on what you feel. And, you know, as far as like, do you feel like that it is mandatory that you have to have a college degree in order for you to become successful? There are a lot of people out here who are not successful. I mean, who are successful, and they don't have a college degree or high school diploma. Half of them can't even read or write. You know, you got people like Bill Gates, Donald Trump, Colonel Sanders. You know, a lot of these people did not go to college. A lot of these people did not even graduate from high school. You know, a lot of these people are high school dropouts. Look at Kobe Bryant. He didn't even go to college. He went straight to the NBA, you know, fresh out of school. And he made it in the NBA. He became successful. You know, now, I don't know if he probably went to college later. I don't know. But I don't, you know, I mean, from what I recall, I don't know. He probably did. But the point that I'm making is that you do not, in my opinion, have to have a college degree in order for you to become successful. But you do need that proper education in whatever field that you're trying to go into in order for you to become successful in it. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to get your opinion on that. Because like I said, a lot of people that I know are successful and they don't even have a college degree or a high school diploma. And you got a lot of people that I know have college degrees, have 4 degrees, and they still are not successful and they're still struggling. I even have a cousin right now who has 4 degrees and a job turned him down because he was overqualified. So, I mean, usually, basically he wasted his time. And it's a lot of people out here with degrees that wasted their time. You know, I'm a college dropout myself, but I chose the career of driving trucks. Later on, I chose the career of working from home. I did not have to have a college degree to do none of that. Yes, I did have proper training, but I never went to college to do it. So that's basically an example of what I was trying to explain to my son. Again, you don't have to have, in my opinion, you don't have to have a college degree in order for you to become successful. That's not the only way. You can become successful in multiple ways as long as you have the proper training. Doesn't matter where you get your training from, as long as you have that proper training and you have the consistency to practice on what you learn, and then you have the desire to try to grow it. And, you know, as far as like your higher education, your higher learning and your higher education comes from your consistent, you know, failures and learning from it, and then, you know, trying again. And also from your, you know, later on you're going to end up getting wisdom and more knowledge, and then you're going to end up having understanding, and then later on you will be able to teach somebody else what you learned, you know, your pros and your cons, you know, your upscales and your downfalls and everything like that. So basically what I wanted to do is I wanted to get your opinion on, you know, how do you feel about this question. So the question again is, do you have to have a degree, a college degree, in order for you to become successful in today's society? Comment on this below, you know, on this video below, because I want to really get your opinion on this, because I want to see, you know, where I stand at. I want to see if everyone at least agrees with me or disagrees with me. Resident IQA Williams, y'all, and my motto is, make plans for your life. Don't let life make plans for you. Peace out.